Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. I apologize if I don't feel like my normal self. I just put in a 12-hour day. I don't have my cleanest shirt on right now. I'm not trimmed. I am just ready to work. Like as promised, we're gonna go ahead and get this steering stabilizer installed for you guys. But make sure you guys stay till the end because I'm gonna talk about exactly what we got coming up this next week. Next few videos might be one video per week because I really want to talk about some details with what I'm gonna be covering, exactly why I'm doing it, because not this announcement, but the next week announcement, I got something pretty big coming for you guys. Let's waste no time and get going on this. So first and foremost, we have to take the skid plate, the front skid plate off. You've got a bolt here, bolt here. I'm missing a bolt down here and bolt down here. Don't worry about what happened here, you guys. I don't want to talk about it. Take this off, and then we've got to get this one off as well. If you see this right here, don't worry about it. It's not just a jumble. Well, it technically is just a jumble of wires, but it's for my Rigid Industry pod lights that I'm going to be installing in the future. So now that you've got these out, these were 15mm bolt. Now you expose your steering stabilizer. Judging by this one specifically, this might actually be my original steering stabilizer from 2006, 2007 when this was built. So starting off right here, personally, no reason at all. No reason as to why I'm not starting over here versus over here. I'm just right here right now. And this is an 18mm. Now there's a nut back here you're gonna want to get a wrench on. I'll kind of show you how I'm doing this. I'm just letting it hit the frame, and since it's just hitting the frame, I don't really have to do much. Now I will tell you this, which is absolutely insane, is I did not, so for instance, I do not have my power tools. I forgot my batteries at work because my home tools use the same exact batteries as my work tools, which is smart. So I don't have any power tools. I did not heat this up or anything. I just dove right into this. I planned on trying it, and then obviously I was gonna have to get some Croil and I was gonna have to heat this up, but I didn't have to do that at all. And that is just absolutely mind-blowing to me that I didn't have to heat this up, because I've seen a lot of guys struggle with this, and quite frankly right now I don't even know why, because here in the Rust Belt, this is something that should have been, holy cow, this would have been a pain to take off. Now maybe it's because it's protected by all the skid plates. I don't know. Maybe this is my taste of what it's like to own a rust-free truck from the South. You know, it's obviously rusty a little bit, but man, I'm in awe. I'm in absolute awe of how easy this just came out. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, I'm in shock. Anyways, let's go ahead and get the other part done. I'm excited. I'm excited. So up in here is the other one. You're gonna want to get that. I had to use my phone. Hopefully I can get at it. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if you can see in there. This is how I have it. Right from the front of the truck here. So you kind of got to get it from up in here. I apologize if you guys can't see anything, but oh, I didn't even have to use a breaker bar. This is some pretty minute movements. This is all I'm getting out of it. You know, slowly at a time. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put you guys down. I'll check back with you after I get this off. I'm very excited that I can do this with no heat, no penetrant Croil, and absolutely no high impacts. I'm doing this all straight from my simple Christmas present I got a long time ago. All hand tools, no power. I'm excited. So I'll check back with you guys in a second. All right, so here's the nut and the bolt that I was able to take off with just my hand tools. I didn't even use a breaker bar. Absolutely mind blown that, oh, let me get back in the light. Absolutely mind blown that I did not have to use any power tools to get that off. No breaker bars. I didn't use heat. No breaker bar. No power tools. No oil penetrant from Croil. Mind blowing. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to need. You're going to need a pickle fork for this point exactly, and just go ahead, get one. Don't waste your time. Just trust me, it's worth the money. $10, just get it, and I'll show you what you gotta do with it. All right, so another big thing in here is if you have a little metal parts tray, a magnetic one, these things are absolutely awesome. Here's the pickle fork and my dead blow hammer. All right, so the best way I can figure right here is coming through the front like we did, just like that, and then hitting that with a hammer.
2 hours later.
All right, I finally got it out. Don't mind the train in the background. So what I had to do is I got it all the way in there from the ball joint separator. And when I finally got it just slammed in there, absolutely slammed in there, I had to actually go up on the other side, you know, so it's facing like this. And then I had to start turning it. I grabbed a hold of this. I was able to grab my hands up in there, and I just started cranking on it. Now, I would be lying if I said I got that done really quick and really easily. I would say it probably took me 30 minutes. It was an absolute pain. Definitely get the tie rod end separator, because the ball joint one's just a little too wide and the tie rod end one is a little narrower, and it'll fit that perfectly. So make sure you get that. You can make this work, but it's a pain. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the difference of this one compared to the one I got now. First off the bat, you can obviously tell this one is much larger than this one. The actual shaft itself is about the same. The amount of shock you get compared to this one, and I really do believe this is a factory one. I'm gonna try and find some numbers on it. If I can or can't, I'm gonna try and get this down, but I really do, after seeing all the videos I've seen, I am extremely confident this is original. Unfortunately, I can't get my pickle fork off right now. I'm gonna have to throw that in the vise later and try and get that off after the video. But let me show you how bad this is and how easy this is to move. It's just that easy. And if you see, it's not moving back for me. Versus the Bilstein one, you'll see here down here, you'll see it compress, and then it'll start coming right back for me. This one doesn't come back, and it's super simple. I mean, I'm talking barely any effort to get that put down. Now in the unboxing video, I had a comment about wanting to know if this makes you pull to the right. So I will let you guys know in the next video if this makes me pull right or not. I'll also quickly touch, it won't be much, but I'll quickly touch on how much this has improved or not improved anything. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that for next week. Let's go ahead, get this one installed, and tell you what I got going on for next week. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it in this spot here first. I'm gonna get the washer and the lock nut on it right away. It comes with a really nice nylon lock nut. If you guys don't know, for those that have been following me, for those that are new to the channel, I'm an absolute large fan of nylon lock nuts for just the simple purpose of all the vibration you deal with in trucks and everything like that. I do believe they are an absolute game changer. Then we're gonna go ahead and push this in, which it's not really that hard. I thought it was gonna be a little bit harder than this. Definitely gonna take a little persuasion, that's for sure. Once you get it in, again, you're looking at an 18 millimeter. And then up in there is also going to be an 18 millimeter. Now, if you see here, it's tapered, so all you're gonna do is you're just gonna bury this. Once this is up and in there, it'll bury it, it'll stop, and that'll be it. So like I said, this is actually, instead of an 18 millimeter, this is a 3/4 inch nut that you get from Bilstein. I cranked it down as much as I could, and once you get that done, go ahead and throw your skid plates on. It's just that simple. Honestly, it's really a simple task. The biggest pain is getting the old one out. I can't believe how hard it was. Like I said, if I had a tie rod and remover, it would be a lot easier than what I had to deal with. So make sure you guys, I would highly suggest getting the right remover tool. You can thank me in the comments below, because trust me, it was a pain doing it with the ball joint separator, and there's really no other way you can do it because you can't get in there and push down from the top. So like I said, in the next video, I'm gonna talk about, you know, the benefits it gave me. The link in the description will be below for this product. The link in the description will be below for the unboxing of this product. If you want to get a new one, I would highly suggest looking at it, going on DMAX store and getting them now, because they're very hard to find. In regards to next week, I'm very excited. So what's going to happen now is I have finally sourced a set of leather seats for my truck. I'm going to get rid of my cloth seats. I'm going to get rid of the bench seat. I got myself a center console and a full set of leather seats. I got them a really good price. The driver's seat is not in the best condition, but all the other seats are in great condition. So I might look at replacing just the driver's seat in the future. I'm going to keep my eye out for that stuff. But these actually came out of a 2003 Avalanche. So make sure you guys stay tuned for next week. We're going to go ahead and be removing my seats and installing some of those, not all of them, because like I said, I've got a massive surprise for you guys coming up here shortly, and there's gonna be an explanation next week's video why I'm only putting in half of my seats. So that being said, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, If you're already subscribed, please hit that bell button so you get those notifications. I'm excited for what we got coming up here. Like I said, these videos are probably gonna be once a week because I really want to focus on the detail for you guys. And have yourselves a great night and a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.